David Banner talks about taking ownership in anything you do in life.
Just did a speech for Everett Community College. It was jamming. I enjoyed myself. Thank you all. I wanted to take a quick moment for you all.
Be sure to like, comment, and subscribe.
To tell you guys, like, anything in your life that you think about, as long as it isn't oppressive to somebody else, it can be done. I had a homegirl come to me and she was like, man, she want to get married, but she really not prepared to live with nobody right now, but she's in love, and you know, she's just been by herself for so long that you know, she don't want to be in the same house. And I was like, yo, just go and tell him that. Like, just be honest with each other. And anything that you can think of in your mind, you can have it that way. I'll give you all a quick example. I do a lot of speeches all over the world. And one of the problems that I have with corporate folks is that I am the product, right? Why is it that I'm the product and I'm the last one to get paid? I don't agree with that. So what I've been telling companies is, look, whatever your finder's fee is, I'll pay you your finder's fee up front. And I want my bread when I get done doing or before I step on stage, period. And nobody ever has told them that before, but if they want me and I continue to stay hot, they're going to have to do it that way. And I remember one time a lawyer said, he's like, well, Mr. Banner, that's common practice. And I told him, well, slavery was common practice for a while. That don't make that right. You know, so I just want you all to know that you can structure your lives. You can structure your relationships. You can structure your business agreements and business deals the way that you see fit, as long as people see a need. You know, you know what I'm saying? And it's one of the most liberating feelings that I've ever had in my life. Like, I am learning to run my business and not allow my business to run me. You know, and I wanted to pass that along to you all. You know, if there's something you don't like in a relationship, say that shit up front. Don't. One of the biggest problems I've had in my relationships is that I'll tell people something and they will agree, not because it's something that's in line with how they view a relationship, but what they're really doing is trying to extort me, hoping that I will fall in love with them and lose my vision for what the relationship was. And that's not fair. That's extortion. And that's not right. You know, so for me, it's really up to people to start being honest with each other and realize religion, most of the things that we believe in this world was somebody's opinion that a group of people agreed on. And it doesn't have to stay that way. You feel me? You know, so structure shit. I'll give you a great example. I've had a contract with a company where I wrote the contract. Most of us, they have turned us into whores. Well, the only thing that we know or we can comprehend is money. And I will tell you right now, money up front is one of the worst things that you can ever do in a business deal, unless you're trying to get the quick cash grab. The money is on the back end. If there's any money to be made, like I have some deals that's on the table right now that if any one of these things pop, I mean at all, I'm straight for the rest of my life. Because I know how to make money now. Money is not a problem to me anymore. Money is like leaves on the trees. I know how to get that shit now. It's about being able to get sustainable money that will last for generations, that my kids and kids. One of my dreams and one of my prayers was that I'll make so much money without being parasitic that I can have a kid child and there will still be some money left for their children. And that's in back end money. That's in the long haul investment. And these are things that we don't talk about in our families, even those of us who have money. You know, that's one of the reasons why I support Derek Grace and the stuff that he's doing, because he's hipping people to the game simply, not with no whole bunch of pontification and hard things that are words that are not easy for people to digest. This is how you get that bread, you know. And I like to also take this opportunity to tell you guys how much I appreciate you all. I really haven't talked about this much, but one of the reasons why I haven't been on social media a lot lately is because I don't agree with the direction that our people are going in. I think we're f***ing up. I really, really do. And I have spent 10 years of my life giving my people everything that I knew, all of my studies for free. That's another thing that Derek Grace taught me too. You know, we give away knowledge that people will pay white folks in classes, but don't see value in themselves, or don't see value in people giving them the information that they studied and paid for. And people see no value in anything that's given to them for free. So what I decided to do is be quiet, step back, and find a way to employ people. I did a post, and I took it down because I didn't want to seem like I was capping. But like, I employed about 65 people last year. 59 of those people looked like me. This year I employ over 100 people, and I'll say about 85 of those people will look like me. And I need to remember the guy's name. I keep forgetting the guy. I hate quoting because I've been using this quote a lot. I just don't remember his name, but he said, "You can't lead the people unless you feed the people." And to me, that's true revolution. All that talking and shit, people will leave you broke. And I've realized in my career, people don't. It's just like Janet Jackson shit. What have you done for me lately? It don't matter how much you do for our people. You know, ignorant people only remember what happened yesterday, no matter how much of your life that you've given. You know, I give you all an example. Like, I look awesome. I gotta be. Yeah. But some of my friends are grandparents. Some of the things that people ask me for and say I should be doing, if you really value me for the person that you say that I am, you wouldn't want me to do that. I'm too old for that. It's time for other generations to get in that place where I was, and all that talking and yapping and all that, and there's no systemic change. That's a waste of my time and your time. So I decided to sit back and start creating jobs, start creating opportunities that will give and create a real systemic change. You know, and I can understand why some people hate me, because they can only see what's right in front of them. You know, to be honest with you, people shouldn't want me to do some of that shit I used to do. It's a waste of time. And the financial gain isn't enough. I'm going to tell you all a secret, just for the people who are listening to me now. Some of the things that I'm doing now, I make more failing at that than I did being successful being a rapper. I'm talking about with a platinum hit on the radio every day. Like, some of the projects that I work on now, even if they don't come out, they don't even make it on TV, or they don't make it, having an opportunity to acquire the budgets and even being considered for those projects, I make more money than I did as a rapper. So you shouldn't want me to do some of the that y'all ask me to do, or some of the people gripe at me about. You know, and I'm learning that it makes no sense arguing with people without vision, because they don't know. My dad said that. He said, why argue with a blind person? He can't see anyway. No matter where you point, no matter what you tell them, they can't see the path anyway. So why even argue with a mother? You feel me? So I just want y'all to know I may not be as vocal as I was before because my vision is shifting. And I don't want to be, happy birthday to and rest in peace, Malcolm X. I had forgot that I put the God box out on Malcolm X's birthday intentionally. So it's crazy that it's all in line, but I don't want to broke. I don't want to die unhappy. If you look at that last picture of Pac's face when he died, look at that same look he had in his eyes. Okay? Look at the last picture Malcolm X had. Look at the last picture that Martin Luther King had. I don't want that look in my eyes, man. I want to happy. I want to not being bitter or upset because of the sacrifices that I made. You know what I'm saying? So I just want y'all to know from the bottom of my heart that I thank you guys for allowing me to grow up. Because y'all didn't have to. So many of my friends, they grew up and y'all didn't f them no more. I don't know what it is about me, but y'all f with me. And the reason why these people put up with my is because they know that you all listen to me. If you all didn't listen to me, it wouldn't matter what I was saying. I'm not saying nothing no different than any other person would say with knowledge of self. Get your own, protect your own people. Spend your money with people that look like you. Go to school with people that look like you. Have babies with people that look like you so your kids can look like you. This ain't hard. This ain't hard. Ain't nothing special about it, you know what I'm saying? But it's that I don't really give what people think. I don't. Sometimes it hurts when it comes from people that you love and people that you would expect to know better, but I said it on the song me and Big Crit did a while back. You can't break my heart. My heart been f***ing broke. I'ma just say it the way I feel it. It's been broke, my heart. I had to realize I had to kill some of the kind part of me because it was my ego thinking that it was my responsibility to save everybody. It's not. A preacher told me one time, you keep trying to play Jesus and wonder why you keep ending up on the cross by yourself. It's not your responsibility to save everybody. Some motherfuckers just gonna have to fall by the wayside. And the sad part about it is I don't give a fuck about that no more. You can only tell people. That's the reason why I care about these kids so much. The kids are the focus. They didn't ask to be here. You or got and let somebody it up in you, or you it up in somebody else. And that child was already in the essence with God. You pulled that child out of the essence with God and brought him here to this bullshit. So children are the only ones who are owed anything. You know what I'm saying? So I love you all and I thank you all again.
Thanks for tuning in to 9 Mag TV.